It had been a dream of mine since I was old enough to remember. I was raised with pride for my heritage, subtly integrated into the everyday. The way my father would wake up in the morning and tether a wide strip of cotton cloth, a lava, around his waist, or the art we hung in our house. But I'd yet to step foot on the birthplace of my grandfather. A high chief in Samoa, Vanilla Tupu, was born on the island of Savaii. In his early youth, a culture in which communal child rearing was commonplace, Lani grew up in the care of his grandfather on the island of Manono, before his family settled in the village of Falelima. Moving to New Zealand at the tender age of 16, with only $5 in his pocket, he forged a life for himself, fathering 5 children: Sandra, Lucy, Stephen, Chris, and my father, Lani Jr., to Beryl, his queen, and a queen in her own right. Despite the distance, Samoan families maintain ties to their diaspora through Fa'a Samoa, a belief system that underpins Samoan society, centered around family, community, church, and respect. This often puts pressure on families to send money back to their relatives, most of which goes towards religion and the church. Though, my grandfather, renegade that he is, opposed this expectation, instead channeling his funds into village projects that would benefit the people living in Falelima, not just spiritually. And so, enlisting the help of our family members, we packed up the car, picked up the coastal plants, boarded the ferry from Apia to Savaii, and started off on the road to Falelima. This year, at age 85, or so he tells us, my grandfather conceived a new project. Over 2 days he watched on as the men and women from Falelima melded with our crew from New Zealand, racing along the coastline planting trees at a rate of knots. By the end of the trip, through Lani's vision, the team had planted more than 200 trees. My grandfather's hoped that they would grow tall and strong for generations to come, creating a buffer between the village and the sea during the cyclone months. In celebration, we feasted and shared and laughed. And with one last village meeting, we headed back onto that stretch of road, sandwiched between the volcanic foreshore and the coconut trees, sentinels of the road to Falelima.